What's going on, YouTube? It's Chris with CW Sports Cards, and we are back today with another 24-25 Prizm Mega Box, one of the 60 card varieties. Why are we doing this again, you might ask? Last time we did a Prizm box, it was terrible. We did it in a head-to-head versus a Revolution box and a Select box, and the Panini Prizm box definitely finished last in that battle. Well, I decided we would go back to Prizm one more time because this will be the last year of licensed basketball Prizm. Topps has already taken over the license for basketball. They've pumped out the flagship Topps and the Topps Chrome already. The Topps Chrome is going for ridiculous amounts on the secondary market, like $100 a mega box. Granted, it was a $70 or $80 mega box to start with, and it's already somehow gained value. I don't understand it. I guess the Cooper flag hunt is that real. There's that many basketball guys that are, want Cooper flag, I guess. So we haven't taken a dip into the new Topps basketball yet, but I figured we would go back one last time to look at Panini Prizm. We get 14 mega box exclusives, red ice Prizms. Find 4 silver Prizms. Look for the ultra rare Sublime and Manga inserts. There's a list of what we are looking for. Interestingly, the lowest numbered thing is down to 10, and I believe that's an autograph. Looks like on a normal card, the lowest number is down to 75, which I find really interesting. I'm not sure, why they would do that. Why would you not have 101s? Why would you not have blacks, whatever Panini's thing is to 5 or golds to 10 or I'm not really sure why they just decided to do this. It's definitely going to hurt the value of them on the secondary market. All you're really looking for then is the ultra rare case hits, the Sublime and the Manga. I mean, I guess if you get a top rookie to 75, maybe you're doing okay. But yeah, you don't give us a whole lot to hunt for if the lowest numbered card we can find is the 75. There's no super factors. There's no black finite. None of that exists. And I don't really understand why you would do that. But that's what they did. So here we go. 6 packs, 10 cards each. Let's see what we can find. Just like everybody else, I would love to find one of those case hits. Manga are one of the case hits that I think is even beyond a case hit. I think it's one every 3 or 4 cases from what I've seen. The Sublimes might be a case hit, and maybe those are 1 per case, but mangas are tough, man. But we'll see. Maybe we can get lucky. You never know. All right. OG Onanubi. Klay Thompson. Zach Edey. Buzelis. That ain't bad. A Buzelis rookie. We got something turned around. We got 2 things turned around. Oh, those are our reds. Okay. Filipowski. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Jamal Sheed rookie. Ricochet on the deep space rookie. Deontay Murray, Zion Williamson. So one of the things that I'm interested or curious about is, I don't know if anyone has seen anything about it. Is Panini going to make basketball cards this year? Are they going to go the unlicensed route? I don't really check the release schedules. Do they have any basketball cards on the Panini release schedule, or are they just giving it up completely? I don't think that's the smart move. I think that you have enough people that love Prizm that maybe you should consider doing unlicensed Prizm. Kobe Buffkin, Daniel Gafford, Iguodala rookie, Khalil Ware rookie. Our reds, we got another Khalil Ware on the red. That's okay. We got a silver back here. We didn't turn the silver around, but okay. We got an Iguodala rookie and a Khalil Ware. At least both our reds were rookies. Kevin Garnett on our silver. Emergent Isaiah Collier, Cam Reddish, Trae Young. Trae Young just got traded. He mentioned earlier this week that he wanted to be traded, and by Wednesday he was traded. I don't think they got the best package back for him at all. In fact, I think Washington stole him for a bag of peanuts. They didn't even get a draft pick back for a 4-time All-Star. They got CJ McCollum, who's 38 years old, so 10 years older than Trae Young. And they got Cody Kispert, who's a 9.3 rebound guy. I don't get it. How do you not get at least one first-round draft pick back? Or if you don't get a draft pick back, you get their number 2 pick from last year, the Frenchman, Sarr. I don't get it. Seemed like a terrible trade. Now, you might ask, why did Trae Young want to go to Washington? Because that's actually where he said he wanted to go. Washington's GM is the guy that drafted him in Atlanta. So him and supposedly that guy have a good relationship. James Harden, Jamie Hawkes Jr., Shaq, Norman Powell, David Robinson on the red, Dalton Connect rookie on the red. I don't know why I put these over here. These don't go over here. I just messed up my piles. Give me a second. Let me fix my piles. All right, Dalton Connect red. Grayson Allen on the silver, everybody's favorite guy. Interestingly, 2 silvers back-to-back. A dominance, Apollo. Cade Cunningham, Tyler Hero. I wonder why all the reds are turned around. I don't remember the reds being turned around last time we opened these. I don't know what that means. Seems strange. Sometimes when Panini products are packed strange, that means there is a case hit in there. We'll see. Anthony Davis, Chris Middleton, Malachi Branham, Charles Barkley Legends, Bub Carrington on the Instant Impact, a red of Julius Erving, a red of Derek Lively, and a red rookie of Didier. All right, at least it's a rookie. Mark Williams, Rui Hachimura. At least on our Reds, we seem to be getting legends and rookies for the most part. For the most part, I prefer that over, like, you know, vet players, unless it's like a superstar. Kyrie Irving, Anthony Black, Jalen Wells. Hey, we got an auto. We got an auto. A guy I have never heard of. Johnny Juzang. All right. I mean, maybe that's why it was packed weird. We had an auto in here. I have no idea who Johnny Juzang is. But we got an auto. I wasn't really expecting that out of a Prizm box. All right. What else do we got? Chris Paul on the silver. Emergent Stephon Castle. Karis LeVert. Joel Embiid. Keyshawn George rookie. And Cam Johnson. So I will say this right now. Even without the autograph, this is a much better Prizm box than the one we used in our battle. Much, much better. All right. Last pack. See, I wonder if it was packed funny because of the auto. Like I said, usually there's not backwards cards. Steph Curry, TJ McConnell, Cam Christie rookie, Dwayne Wade, silver, Cody Williams, Bub Carrington on the red, Pau Gasol on the red, Instant Impact McCain. All right. Giannis, Miles Bridges. All right, so no rare case hit. That's why I was hoping they were packed backwards. But we did get an auto. Maybe that's why they were packed backwards. You guys tell me down below. If you've opened this product, were your reds packed backwards? Because I don't remember I could go back and look at the other video. I don't remember the reds being packed backwards. But here's our hit stack. So much better than last time. Giannis base, Instant Impact McCain on the Prizm. Curry base, a red Keyshawn George, he's one of those guys that as a sophomore has started to make some impacts. Emergent Steph Castle, a red Didier rookie, silver Bon Caro on the dominance, a Dalton Connect on the red, Garnett on the silver, Iguodala on the red, Khalil Ware on the red, Khalil Ware base, Deep Space Ricochet, Jamal Sheed red, Buzelis base, and an autograph of some guy named Johnny Juzang. Like I said, that was a much better Prizm box than last time. If I can find another one, this one was about $35. If I can find another one on eBay for about $35, I might give it another shot. I'd still love to find a Manga or a Sublime. And if it was like that, I wouldn't be that upset. I think that was a decent box for $35. I appreciate you guys. Please leave a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys next time. You guys all have yourselves a great night.